Hey Internet, today's topic is what is it like to work in a glass bottle factory? The company that I work for is a Fortune 500. They make glass bottles for 50% of the world. Um, so it can be summed up in three words: hot, dirty, and dangerous. In my department, it wasn't any of those because it's the mold shop department. So we take care of the molds from our clients. So um, beer companies, wine companies, and so on. So we just make sure the molds are in good condition before they get sent up to the hot end of the machines where um, glass bottles are made. So in the hot end, that's where the three key words come in. I've also briefly worked in the machine maintenance department, which repairs the glass making machines or glass bottle making machines. And yeah, that is dangerous. Like, um, if you imagine, uh, so you got to fix the machines while they're still active, and yeah, that's pretty scary to be honest. Like, even though they turn off the glass is still running. So instead of it shooting at around about 40 kilometers per hour, like just going down a chute at that speed. It's still flowing. So, like, imagine molten glass running, like, basically, if it touches you, you catch on fire. That's how dangerous it is. Yeah, so I'll start with that department, um, because I worked there for like a month, and they put me back in the mold shop, thank goodness. Um, so I was like a basically fitter at that department. I just changed machines and components and things like that. Uh, yeah, I remember there was like a one time where I had to change like a component near the running molten glass, and man, that was dangerous and scary. Like, so in the department, there's a guy that caught on fire. So, and it happens quite often. Well, I wouldn't say often, but like, you see it now and again. So his sleeve got touched the molten glass that was running. And yes, we do have sleeve guards that. So in the event that it happens, because since it happens a lot, they have safety precautions against it. So these sleeve guards is when if you accidentally touch the molten glass. So imagine lava, but lava that's hot and stabs you at the same time. It's burning you alive. So it's like lava with knives. Yeah, that's a good example. So we've got sleeve guards, and the story is that the guy that caught on fire. So what you do if you catch on fire, if your sleeves catch on fire, you just rip your sleeves off because like it's a quick detach sleeve guard. So you just rip them off, and then yeah, you don't actually stop, drop, and roll. Not in glass, no. So you walk to the emergency bay, and you just pull the lever, and then the water puts you out, basically. And then you may stop, drop, and roll if you want. But that's probably because you're in pain and agony. Yeah, so I worked on that job for one day, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm out. And yeah, they put me back to machine repairs. Yeah, I mean, when you're an apprentice and your first time in a dangerous environment, yeah, I don't know. Uh, didn't get hurt, which was great. Had a tradesman look after me, make sure I didn't die. So props to that guy. He did a good job. Uh, I was sweating bricks, and I was, yeah, that was a scary time, let's just say. So, and then I did some monitoring things, like just making sure like the tin level in the glass is um, safe to consume, because you need tin to make sure the glass doesn't shatter. Okay, so that's that department, the scariest department in my opinion. So that's like the department that also deals with uh, job changes. So job changes is where you remove the molds and then you switch them out for different jobs for different clients. So yeah, those guys are tough. Like, well, all departments are tough, but the hot end guys and the mold change guys, yeah, they're they're like units. They're like 6 foot and above, and like really bulky, and they're like your firemen basically. Um, Actually, funny story about firemen. Um, because we have meltdowns quite often as well, the fire department gets sent to our company quite often, maybe once a month, because we work 24/7 and the machines do catch on fire sometimes. So once a month we see the fire department. Funny thing is, like, the guys in the hot end work in like 60 degrees or whatever, and like they got cooling fans or whatnot, but still, it's not a nice place to work. It's hot, dirty, and noisy. Yeah, that's probably a fourth key word. So when we do have meltdowns, I say meltdown, but it's not like nuclear or anything. It's just like the machine catches on fire, and some guy just extinguishes it. It's not that bad, but it's protocol to call the fire department, and then when the fire department turns up and goes to the hot end and sees the fire, it's like, huh, there's still guys in here. What are you guys doing? And it's like, we're handling it. We're okay. So, like, they just stay there. They literally stay in the place where it's on fire. Like, it's insane. Anyways, if anything, I think like the hot end guys could probably save the firemen. Um, yeah. So back to the mold shop. Uh, Basically, lots of polishing, lots of grinding. Yep, yeah, that's basically what we do. We touch up the molds and we send it up to the hot end. Factory maintenance, they fix the factory, or they try. Not much to say. They fix leaks, they fix broken parts. Oh, gender ratio. Right. Out of the 200 people working there, um, one female engineer, well, tradesman, and there's probably another one. When I left, I think they were hiring another one, but that one was to replace the one that left, so they probably only got one. I don't know. Maybe they gotta push for gender equality, but yeah, not a place where you want to work, to be honest. Like, if you don't like getting dirty, don't like being in dangerous situations, and don't like being burned alive, it's not a job for you. Um, I'm glad that that chapter's behind me. Okay. Oh, tradesman. All right. Yeah, yeah. I need to talk about that. Yeah. So my master was like a pretty hard ass. Like, he's the old school type that, yeah, just throws you in the deep end and like, good luck. And then like my sub masters, I guess, or like the tradesmen that were supposed to train me, they were pretty good. So, I think so. Two of them are Filipino, not nothing to do with race, just how I describe them. Um, they were really good. they taught me a lot of the skills I needed to survive. Well, one of them were in the job change and hot end. And yeah, so he taught me enough to not die in the hot end. Yep, props to that guy. And then the machining guy taught me like the CNCs and taught me how to like use the lathe and mill. So this is like a first year apprentice thing. So yeah, he did a really good job. I really wish like they had more time to teach me. That was my only, not regret, but I wish they had more time to teach me because it's like a 24/7, so they always have deadlines to meet. So they didn't really have time to teach me, but when they did, they taught me really well. Oh yeah, and like my unofficial mentor was like the second year apprentice, and yeah, probably the best apprentice at that time in the company. So he was mentoring me when the other tradesmen were busy, and yeah, he was pretty good. And we both shortly left the company for different reasons. And yeah, so that's your typical actual mechanical engineering job that people have a stereotype to, and the other ones like steelworks and yeah, hot, dirty, dangerous. I keep mentioning it. Would I recommend this job as like a 16 or 18-year-old? Um, Probably not. Uh, there are probably better jobs out there, but the pay is good because you get danger pay, you get um, well, you obviously get your tool pay, and since it's a Fortune 500, they do pay you really well. They pay you dirt pay, danger pay, noise pay, heat pay as well, because you can die from heat stroke. Um, yeah, they provide you your uniform, tools, boots, everything like that. Yes, okay. I think I covered everything. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications, and comment. Until next time, see ya.